है भाई अगर ओपनर के रूप में तो शायद सोचे, वरना मुझे लगता है कि बाकी वो जो रॉय और अपना दूसरे को ना मैक्सवेल।
आपने अभी बोला कि फिंच के साथ देख लिया इतना साल, तो मेरी तो सोच ऐसी है कि आप यहाँ बात कर रहे हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया के T20 कप्तान की। अगर एक एक साल में अगर आप करने लगे, क्योंकि दूसरे नाम आपने क्या बोले, डेविड मेलान, जेसन रॉय,
इसमें रॉय और स्मिथ है सिर्फ,
जो भी अगर ही है और वो एरन फिंच का नाम आता है, तो आपको डंडा जरूर उठाना चाहिए। आप देखिए कहाँ तक बहुत मैच।
अब ये भी है ना कि ये जो है 8 नाम, इनमें से 8 नहीं 7 सबसे पहले किसका आएगा, बाद में किसका आएगा, ये हमने देखा। ओके, सबसे महंगा इन सब में से कौन जाएगा?
वो स्टीव स्मिथ।
टोल्ड ओके, ये थी पावर प्ले की बात। सेट टू के लिए हमें भी थोड़ा चेंज करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज यहाँ पे मिडिल ओवर्स आ जाएंगे। एक्चुअली पावर प्ले में करते हैं, अगर जल्दी विकेट आउट हो गई तो फिर ये पहले आ जाएगा। ओके, ऑलराउंडर्स शाकिब अल हसन। सेट 2 में ऑलराउंडर्स में नाम है शाकिब अल हसन का, मोइन अली का, शिवम दुबे का, केदार जाधव, डेविड मलान, ग्लेन मैक्सवेल एंड क्रिस मॉरिस।
ये जो मिडिल ओवर है ना, ये पूरे मैच के सबसे ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण रहेंगे।
सर टोल्ड की वेट कर रहा हूं मैं, कौन आज गोल्ड खरीद सकता है जितना चाहे?
शाकिब अल हसन, मैं बार-बार
हसन पे जा रहे हैं।
मे बी ऑफ अवेलेबिलिटी। ओके शाकिब,
अवेलेबिलिटी मुझे मालूम है।
मैं जा रहा हूँ मैक्सवेल और दुबे को बराबर मिलेंगे। नहीं पसंद नहीं आया भाई, एक नाम देना पड़ेगा, कह रहे मैक्सी डाल दो, चलो देखी जाएगी।
मैक्सी, शाकिब, टोल्ड। देखिए दिस इज जस्ट फन एंड गेम्स, लेकिन खिलाड़ियों के लिए दिस इज वेरी सीरियस। तकदीरों के फैसले होते हैं, इसलिए इतनी एक्साइटमेंट होती है ऑक्शन के दिन। #cricketlive के साथ अपनी फेवरेट पिक्स बताइए, जुड़े रहिए आज पूरा दिन हमारे साथ। इट्स टाइम टू हेड स्ट्रेट अक्रॉस टू चेन्नई।
यार फीस लाना भूल गया।
योगा मैट अमेज़न से, फीस भी दे दे अमेज़न से।
स्टूडेंट तो गुरुजी पेमेंट होगा।
Now focus on yoga.
अमेजिंग।
अपने अमेज़न पे झट से बैंक ट्रांसफर कीजिए, फट से रिवॉर्ड्स पाइए।
पे अमेज़न से।
कैसे ब्रेक लेने से मिल सकता है? किटकैट ब्रेक लो और बस SMS करो बैग के पीछे दिया कोड, और हर मिनट हर घंटे जीतो अमेजिंग प्राइसेस। लाइफ है, किटकैट ब्रेक ग्रैंड बनाना बनता है।
इंडिया में क्रिकेट वापस आ गया है।
देखिए पेटीएम इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड डे नाइट टेस्ट 24 फरवरी दोपहर 1:30 बजे लाइव स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क पर। This broadcast is co-presented by Kama Pasang, Anoka Swad, Maruti Suzuki, Dream11, make your team now, and Byju's, keep learning in association with Siasakira Drive. It helps. Payments on Amazon.in, PolicyBazaar.com, Havells, making a difference, and Ultratech, India's #1 cement.
मैं क्रैश टेस्ट डमी हूँ, डमी नहीं, जान मुझे भी प्यारी है यार। बात सेफ्टी की है, डोंट बी अ डमी। सिक्योर ड्राइव।
मैं लिफ्ट दे दूं?
10th floor. Call me.
Energy बोले तो
इनोवेट करना मतलब कुछ नया कर दिखाना, मगर हम मानते हैं कि हर नई चीज की शुरुआत होती है आपसे। हम सिर्फ गाड़ियां नहीं बनाते, हम हैं मारुति सुजुकी। अपनी टेक्नोलॉजी से हम आपकी रोज की जिंदगी और भी बेहतरीन बनाते हैं। हमारे लिए यही है भविष्य, इसे हम कहते हैं पीपल टेक्नोलॉजी।
Dream11, make your team now presents this broadcast of IpL player auction.
The Indian Premier League, cricket's biggest extravaganza. After 12 glorious years, it was set to enter its 13th year. In a year that was the same as the tournament's format. There was a lot of anticipation, but no one could imagine what was in store. The year 2020 turned out to be unprecedented in human history. It brought a pandemic that brought the world to its knees. It was a year that challenged humanity. As the world grappled to come to terms, cricket also faced its share of disruption. The biggest festival of cricket, the IPL, was forced to reschedule. The world awaited the spectacle with bated breath. The new normal called for a fresh approach, and IPL rose to the occasion. Battle lines were drawn, and the UAE was picked to be the new battleground. The BCCI put together an elaborate biosecure bubble to ensure the safe conduct of the 2-month extravaganza. The IPL got through COVID storm and brought some much-needed succor to the fans in tough times. It was a success story of unmistakable conviction and grit. Against all odds, IPL 2020 turned out to be the most successful IPL ever. Pulsating action, supreme skills, tight finishes, the most followed port of the franchises. The success of the Indian Premier League resonated around the sporting world. During the battle with adversity, the 2021 version of the IPL is round the corner. It's that time again when the teams look at restructuring and re-strategize time. There is another battle to be won. A battle of minds, a battle of nerves, of patience, a battle of strategy. The battle that is about to be played out as the best of the best talent go under the hammer. May the mind games begin. Welcome, one and all, to the Vivo IPL 2021 Player Auction. Of nerves, of patience, a battle of strategy. The battle that is about to be played out as the best of the best talent go under the hammer.
আগে যদি ইউটিউবে লাইভ দেন দেখেন মাথাটা যা গরম হচ্ছে
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all to the Vivo IPL. Tarun Singh Kumar, Honorary Treasurer BCCI. Mr. Rajiv Chakka, Vice President BCCI. Mr. Jay George, Honorary Joint Secretary BCCI. Mr. Pinal Ojha, IPL member. I can see that all of you are prepared with confidence and ready for action. The Vivo IPL is now even greater. We face several challenges, but together we overcome every hurdle and continue to march ahead. I'm happy to announce that Vivo is back on board with us, and this edition of the league will be known as the Vivo Indian Premier League. Welcome back, Team Vivo. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome and thank our sponsors, official partners, promoters, Dream 11, Credit, Unacademy, Umpire Partner, ATM, Strategic Timeout Partner, CI, for the trust and faith they have showed us even the tournament was pushed forward from its original schedule date. It has been a tough year for everyone, but despite the setbacks, they stood by us, and we must all appreciate that. When I look back at the season gone by, I look back with a lot of pride. The 13th edition of the tournament was a serious doubt. There was a time when stepping out of the house was fraught with danger. But at no stage did we give up. Your cooperation throughout the difficult phase kept us motivated. We remained committed to our goal and knew that if we stayed patient, there will be a hope. With all major tournaments across different sports being cancelled, all eyes were on BCCI and the Indian Premier League. We decided to hold the tournament in the UAE, and it proved to be the right decision. I must thank the Sports Ministry, the Ministry of External Affairs, and the Home Ministry for issuing us the NOC to hold the IPL in the UAE. India and UAE have been strong partners, and I'm happy that sport has become a tool to further strengthen our strong ties. I congratulate all of you for your willingness and to adjust and adapt as the situation demanded. Staying in the biosecure bubble isn't easy, but it is necessary in this period of pandemic. Our medical teams have worked overtime to keep us all safe, and I congratulate them for their thorough planning. The quality of cricket we witnessed last season was top class. The IPL has been unearthing players who have gone on to play for the country, and this time it was peanut rather, but it really impossible. It doesn't let go the India in all the formats of the game during the historic of Australia, and was a number of a special test win at the Jabba. Natarajan's inspiring journey is exactly what IPL's motto of Yatra Pratibha Avsara Prabhati stands for. IPL remains a platform where talent meets opportunity. The new season is upon us, and I'm sure we will find more such uncut diamonds. The test match against England, he has got a return of fans to the stadium, and we can't wait to have them back for the IPL. We had one season without them, but most likely they will be in attendance this year, who was their favourite stars in action once again. But the tournament was held behind the festival at the Kaaba. Natarajan's inspiring journey of Yatra Pratibha Avsara Prabhati stands for. IPL remains a platform where talent meets opportunity. The new season is upon us, and I'm sure we will find more such uncut diamonds. The test match against England, he has got a return of fans to the stadium, and we can't wait to have them back for the IPL. We had one season without them, stars in action once again. Our official broadcaster shows the digital way of taking fans closer to the action. It has been enriching experience to watch the IPL on Star's various networks. A separate bubble was created by them, which included experts, production crew, technicians, engineers, and all of them have worked really hard. We all have high expectations from Star, and they will continue to broadcast the IPL this year as well. I've gone through the auction list and feel we have the right balance of senior players and emerging stars from India and some proven world-class performers from overseas in the mix. I'm also told that 3 players from associate nations have been shortlisted by the teams. Definitely is a big positive side for such players to be getting an opportunity to learn from the best. I'm well aware that all of you thoroughly do your homework and have many strategies up your sleeve. The board conducted a Cycle Sarkali trophy in January so that talented players can be shown and scouts and identify the stars of tomorrow. There were some really encouraging performances and I'm hopeful those boys will get picked today. I look forward to an engaging evening. Good luck everyone. Now I'd like to invite Edmis to take over.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tai. And those of you who are watching at home wherever you are in the world, my name is Rennie, and it is my pleasure to be your auctioneer for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. A lot of thanks. So we start with set 1, captain batsman, and each lady on stage to draw the players. So Mr. Tai, who is going to be our first player under the hat tonight? And it is number 4, Aaron Meyer. Aaron Meyer will be the first player auctioned tonight, and will be the hat will be number 2, Alex Hales. English batsman here. Alex Hales is number 2, and 150 please. 150 anywhere. 150. Start at 150 for Alex Hales. Who can't hear? 150. Can you hear me in the back there? 150 lakhs for Alex Hales. 150. Start me off at 150 for Alex. Sure, at 150. No interest at the moment at 150 lakhs. Going on scoring 150. Thank you. Another Englishman, Mr. Jason Roy, number 5. Number 5, Jason Roy. And for Jason Roy, I'm looking for an opening bid of 200 lakh. 200 lakh, please. At 200, start the bidding at 200. At 200, at the moment at 200 bids. 200 anywhere to start. Anywhere you like. At 200, are you sure? At 200, could be a quick evening. At 200. Last chance for Jason Roy then. At 200, can't tempt you again. At 200, 200. Unsold at 200. We move to... Try some luck with an Australian. Number 6 is Steve Smith. Steve Smith. And how much please for Mr. Smith? 200 for Mr. Smith. At 200. Thank you. We have an opening bid from RCB. Well done. An opening bid of 200 lakh bid.
हेल्स, करुण नायर, जेसन रॉय अनसोल्ड. अब बारी है स्टीव स्मिथ की और टेस्ट लेकर आएंगे. आरसीबी ने पहली बोली कर दी है जी. आशीष सिर्फ एक बिड है अपना.
200, are you sure? Round the row I go at 200. We're back where we started then at 200. Anywhere else? For 200, 200. Discussions with Punjab Kings. What do you think? 200. Are the Kings going to join us? 200. Shaking of heads and nodding at the same time. 200 then. RCB, you still have Mr. Smith. Have to hurry, you Punjab Kings. At 200 then. 220. Delhi Capitals join. Welcome to you, Delhi. 220 is bid. At 220 now. At 220. Almost had it RCB. But at the moment, Mr. Smith is going to Delhi.
Delhi Capitals 2 करोड़ 20 लाख. RCB क्या वापस जा रही है जनाब?
Might take Mr. Smith away from you, RCB. Are you sure? Last chance. Punjab Kings, how are you getting on? Then we're back with Delhi at 220 lakh. Last chance for anyone else.
লাস্ট চান্স. এবার ওই হালারা সমস্যা করে দিতে আছে. এই যে আমরা যে সফটওয়্যারটা দেখি না, না একটু নাই, আমরা যে সফটওয়্যারটা দেখি না, ওই হালারাই এই সোলো করে দেয়. বুঝলি?
Thank you very much. 220.
दिल्ली कैपिटल्स के पास गए हैं स्टीव अनस्टॉपेबल स्मिथ. कितने हैरान आशीष हैरान.
थोड़ा सा हैरान और मैं तो ये भी हैरान हूँ कि आरसीबी ने
Thank you,
उसने
sir.
बिड किया और 1 ही 2 करोड़ का बिड किया और फिर जाने दिया। वो मेरी समझ से थोड़ा परे।
এ তুই একটা কাম হালাইছো দুইটা লিঙ্ক ঢুকছো দুইটা লিঙ্কের কথা বলতে আছে হিন্দিতে বাইরে কাটতারি দুইটা লিঙ্ক
Start
ঢুকছো
bidding with anywhere. 100 lakh. 100 please to start. 100 anywhere. Anyone want Evan Lewis for 100 lakh only? At 100. Shaking your heads at the back there. At 100. Can't tempt you, sir. At 100, madam. At 100 then. No interest this time. In Mr. Lewis at 100. 2. Number 1. Number 1, Aaron Finch.
একটা চ্যানেলে ঢোকা হিন্দে দেখা লাগবে
And for Aaron Finch, 100 please, Aaron Finch. 100 against Tommy at 100.
अच्छी नहीं रही थी पर ऑस्ट्रेलिया के कप्तान है T20 क्रिकेट के देखिए जाना चाहिए क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं है कि एक सीजन अगर आपका खराब हो जाए तो आप प्लेयर खराब हो जाते हैं
তুই বিড়িতে দেবে তুই
Overall points, you get the big game.
I don't think he got the overall, but he did win that night. Maybe he was a little gator.
Little gator got a little gator.
I don't know. He got a gator. I saw a gator on my laptop. Happened.
ওই দেখছো দেখাই না তুই চ্যানেলগুলো নাই একদম মিস্টার স্পোর্টস এই চ্যানেলে ঢোক না আরে ভাই তুই চ্যানেলে ঢোক না তুই অন দে ঢুকুকা
আপনি তৈরি করে আপনি পারবেন না এখানে কিন্তু আপনি যাবেন বল টু বল রান করতে হবে এখানে যদি দেখা যাচ্ছে আপনার 5 বলে 10 রান টিমের জন্য ভালো আবার 10 বলে যদি আপনি 30 করেন তো টিমের জন্য ভালো এখন যদি 10 বলে আপনি 10 রান করেন হবে না কিন্তু এখানে আপনি বাড়িতে সেট হয়ে আসতে হবে কারণ এখানে এলো 4-6 খেলা এটা যদি আপনি ভালোভাবে ক্যারি করেন তো ওই টিমে আমি মনে করি ভালো ক্রিকেট খেলবে
অবশ্যই আরেকটা জিনিস এত
চ্যানেলগুলো নাই তো এই তো চ্যানেল আছে
एक बार फिर
इंडियन चैनल
एक कंसोल खिलाड़ी इस सेट में अभी तक सिर्फ एक खिलाड़ी बिके हैं उस खिलाड़ी का नाम है स्टीव स्मिथ दिल्ली कैपिटल्स के लिए खेलेंगे
লেখা আছে এই যে নামগুলো
This is the
ইন্ডিয়া
first
সি
of
অল
the all-rounders.
এরপর স্টার স্পোর্টসে ঢুকবি তুই
And to help me, can I invite Mr. Rati Shukla, Vice President, to do the honours with the Bales.
আরে বড় ব্রাইটনেস কমাও কা রানি সুদা
Thank you. And the first one in set 2 is number 13. 13, Glenn Maxwell. Glenn Maxwell. And for Glenn,
स्पोर्ट्स ठीक है
200 lakh is the price, please.
Will all be well with Glenn Maxwell. पिछले साल ये पंजाब के पास थे बहुत महंगे खिलाड़ी थे हर साल महंगे रहते हैं किस किस टीम को ऐसा विस्फोटक खिलाड़ी चाहिए क्या आरसीबी इंटरेस्टेड रहेगी
At 200 lakh. Start me again. He's short at the very back. Thank you very much. Kolkata Knight Riders. KKR join at
এই তো স্টার স্পোর্টস সবটাই দেয়
200 for the opening bid for Glenn Maxwell. 200. We have a bid here for Mr. Maxwell at 200 with K.
Is it? Oh no. No. I see. HD दे दोगे HD दे
HD दे भी ना
Just merely the fact that he did miss some training this week. Leicester at moments.
स्टार स्पोर्ट्स 1 এ দে কি রে তুই কি ভয় পাও নাকি
आप हमें SMS भी कर सकते हैं SMS S स्पेस 2 और भेज दीजिए 53030 पर
ये तो लाभ नहीं হিন্দি সুদা
হিন্দি একদম শিক্ষিত হয়ে যাওয়া উচিত
বাবা অশিক্ষিত নাকি আমি বুঝি না বাচ্চাদের তো
এখানে আমার সবটা ওটা
সব হিন্দি। আমি আমার মতে কি জানো, ওরা হিন্দিতে কথা কইতে ঠিক আছে, ইংলিশে নামটা উঠাইতে। ওটা এটা দেখি হিন্দিতে দেখি। সাকিবের তো হয়ে গেছে না নিলাম বাবা, এতক্ষণ বইছে কি করো। এজন্য করলাম ফ্রি ফায়ারটা না খেললে একটু ঢোক। হইছে থাক, ওরা ঢোকাই লাগবে না।
ওয়েট করো ভাই, ওয়েট।
ওটা সাকিবের নিলামে যদি না রাখতে পারি, আর হোল হইলে না ছোট হইলে এই তো জানি না। এই গেছে না 7 নম্বরে ডাকবো অথবা 3 নম্বরে ডাকবে। 3 নম্বরে ডাকে না।
ওয়েট করো ভাই, ওয়েট। আর 1 মিনিট লাগ দাও।
साउथ इंडियन डर्बी सीएसके वर्सेस रॉयल चैलेंजर्स बैंगलोर। फिनिशर चाहिए, ऑफ स्पिनर चाहिए। सीएसके के पास ऑफ स्पिनर नहीं है, एक भी नहीं है, और आरसीबी के पास फिनिशर नहीं है। दोनों में इंटरेस्ट।
600 will be next. I have 600 bid. CSK at 600. Keeping 25 for you, sir. At 600 with CSK ahead of your RCB. For Mr. Maxwell. 600.
बिडिंग वॉर रुकने का नाम ले नहीं रही, और सीएसके के पास सिर्फ एक ओवरसीज स्लॉट अवेलेबल है, और उसमें या तो ये या फिर आने
ফালতু খেলা একটা মনে হয় প্রায় 4 বার ধরে একটা ভালো খেলতে পারে না, একটু বোলিং ছাড়া কিছুই করতে পারে না, আর প্লে টানাটানি করে। তো বাংলাদেশের প্লেয়াররা
Thank you. 650. 650 back with CSK. 650. 675. 675 RCB. Thank you. 675.
आकाश, अभी आपने बोला कि सीएसके के पास कोई ऑफ स्पिनर नहीं है। बतौर ऑफ स्पिनर तो उम्मीद करता हूं इनकी तरफ ना देख रहे हो। सुरेश रैना आ गए हैं पार्ट टाइमर, पर मैं हैरान नहीं हुई। जो 2 टीम ग्लेन मैक्सवेल के लिए बिड कर रही है, उनके पीछे जा रहे हैं आरसीबी। उस पिच पे तो कोई भी खेलना चाहेगा, और जिस तरीके से उन्होंने बोला मुझे विराट के साथ खेलना है, एबी के साथ खेलना है।
नहीं, आज एक और चीज है, मैक्सवेल को सूट आरसीबी का ग्राउंड ज्यादा करता है चेन्नई से, जिस तरीके के वो बल्लेबाज।
725 RCB.
क्योंकि एक बात हम सबको ध्यान में रखनी जरूरी है कि हो सकता है कि आरसीबी में ना खेल रही हो, बैंगलोर में ना खेल रही हो, चेन्नई में ना खेल रही हो, क्योंकि आईपीएल कहां होगी इसका भी पता नहीं। 7.5 करोड़, वाओ, लास्ट टाइम 10 करोड़ में छोड़ दिया था पंजाब ने।
775 now RCB. 800 straight away CSK. 800. 825. 825.
हाँ बहुत वरना
আরে মেজাজটা খারাপ হয় না?
ঠিক আছে। কিলো नहीं एक्सप्लोर था तो bueno ayuda
1,050 for Mr. Maxwell. Thank you very much, sir. And a further 25, 1,075. 1,050 for Mr. Maxwell. 1,100. 1,100 is bid. And 25. 1,125. Fierce battle at the moment for Mr. Maxwell. We're pausing with RCB at 11.25 ahead of you, CSK.
देखिए 20 करोड़ से थोड़े से कम पैसे हैं सीएसके के पास, तो 11.25 करोड़ में सोच रहे हैं कि क्या ज्यादा फिल करने हैं। सीएसके के पास सिर्फ एक ओवरसीज स्लॉट, 11.5 करोड़ कर दिया भैया बिड।
11.50. 11.50 CSK. 11.75. 11.75. RCP are back in the picture at 11.75. Take me to 12 if you want. Here we have it at 11.75. RCB 1,200. Thank you. 1,200.
A lot
of work for RCB at the moment, but CSK are holding the bid at 1,200 lakh. 12.25. Thank you. 12.25. We move on to. Discussions with CSK to go 12.50 or not. We have 12.25 with RCB. We go 12.50. 12.50, sir. 12.75. Thank you. 12.75 is now the bid.
Best price is
12.75 ahead of you. 12.75. Any more for you, sir? Thinking about it. $12.75 is the bid. 1,300. 13 I have offered by CSK. 1,300. 1,300 लाख.
प्लेयर नंबर 13 पे पहुंच गए हैं। देखिए कई लोग बोलते हैं अनलकी 13, मैं तो कहता हूँ लकी नंबर 13।
13.25. 13.25.
डिमांड सप्लाई का खेल है ये, पैसे ज्यादा हैं खिलाड़ी कम। 13.25 करोड़ में ये बिड इस समय आरसीबी के पास है, और मुझे लगता नहीं कि चेन्नई के पास प्लेयर जा पाएगा अंत में। आरसीबी ने ठान ली है, इनको तो लेकर जाएंगे। एबी डिविलियर्स और विराट कोहली के साथी बनाना चाहते हैं ग्लेन मैक्सवेल को।
Frantic phone calls going on. 13.50. Thank you, CSK. 13.50, sir. 13.50 with CSK.
13.25 करोड़ में पैसे मतलब बिड की जा सकती है। 13.75 में कोई ज्यादा फर्क है नहीं वैसे। अगर यहाँ तक आप चली गए हो तो 13.75 आरसीबी इंटरेस्टेड।
And I'm selling Mr. Maxwell. 13.75. The bidding goes on with RCB. Now we need to go to 14 if you want to, CSK. 13.75. Holding with RCB. Thank you. 1,400 I have. 14 is the bid with CSK. 14.
ভালো ভালো করে গেছে না কি ভালো করবো
At the moment,
এই চোদ্দগুলো উঠে এই ডোঙ্গা কেন ম্যাক্সওয়েল
1400 lakh.
সে বছর থেকে দাম বেশি হলো
আসলে বছর থেকে নিলে ভালো
Can I tempt you to one further bid, sir?
সত্যি আমি গ্যারান্টি দিয়ে কই
বছর থেকে কত বেশি দেওয়া লাগবে
At the moment, we are selling Mr. Maxwell to CSK
25
for 1400 lakh. But now we move back to RCB at 1425. 1425.
বছর থেকে ভালো বেটে একটু
Now it's your turn, CSK, to think. RCB, been with me all the way. CSK, moving on one more perhaps.
আশা কোটি টাকা ফান্ডে দিয়ে ওরা
We're at 1425. Are you sure, sir? Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, CSK. But we're back with RCB. Started the bidding. Are they going to finish it? Anywhere else? Last chance. At 1425 for Mr. Maxwell. He goes to Bangalore. Well done.
ব্যাঙ্গালোর নিছে ব্যাঙ্গালোর পাইছে 14 কোটি
14.25 करोड़ रुपए में ये गए हैं अब आरसीबी के पास। तो एबी डिविलियर्स, विराट कोहली, ग्लेन मैक्सवेल, ये सब एक टीम में आपको खेलते हुए दिखेंगे 2021 की आईपीएल में।
That was a good one too. We move to number 11. Kedar Jadhav here. Kedar Jadhav. Can I start Kedar at 200, please? 200 anywhere for Kedar Jadhav.
আবার কি হলো সরি লুকা
লোকাই ওই সময় এই অবস্থাটা করবে
কুকুরের বাচ্চারা
Someone to start. No interest in Kedar? Sure, going round and round the room. All done. 200, no more. Unsold at 200. We move to the next one. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And there's number 8. Number 8. Shakib Al Hassan from Bangladesh. Lot number 8. And again, 200. 200 lakh, please. Start me at 200. Anywhere? 200. 200. Round the room I go, looking for 200. 200. Start me there. CSK, I saved you a few bob the last time. 200, no interest in Shakib at the moment. 200 lakh is that bid I'm looking for to start the bidding. 200 anyway. 200. There's my hammer again. No one want interest in? No interest. 200, 200. And bid. KKR, thank you. We have an opening bid with KKR at 200. I can sell at 200 if there's no further bids in the room. At 200, KKR starts the bidding. At 200. Anyone going to join in now to outbid KKR anywhere at all? Otherwise, KKR gets Shakib for one bid at 200 lakh. There is the bid. Thank you very much, madam. Punjab Kings, welcome to you. 220. 220 with Punjab Kings.
Oh, Punjab this say.
220.
Punjab.
KKR. 220 ahead of you. 220. 240. Back with KKR. Would you like 260? At the moment we're holding with KKR, ahead of you Punjab. 240 is the bid for Shakib. $240. Left and right we look. Any further bids? Punjab. Heated discussion with Punjab Kings. Meanwhile, anyone else joining in anywhere else? Otherwise, we're selling. KKR has the bid. No more? Thank you, madam. Back to KKR then. At 240 lakh. Last chance. Change your mind if you want. 240. No? Sad shake of the head. Tension mounts, madam. At 240, 260. Waiting for. Thank you. Back to Punjab Kings at 260. 280. Decisive bid by KKR there. At 280, 300. Punjab are getting the feed of it now. 300 bid here at 300.
ঠিকঠাক হতো
Punjab Kings at 300 lakh. Head of KKR 300. 320.
KKR নেই supposed to be
320 lakh. Back to KKR. Get on the phone. At 320. Shall I sell, madam? At 320 to KKR. No more? Thank you very much. Then we're selling with KKR. Anywhere else in the room? Thank you, Punjab Kings, but KKR sold to you, sir. Well done.
कोलकाता नाइट राइडर्स के पास चले गए हैं शाकिब अल हसन। पहले भी इस फ्रेंचाइज के लिए खेले थे, इस बार भी उन्हीं के लिए खेलते नजर आएंगे। 3 करोड़ 20 लाख।
Thank you, sir. And we're going with number 9, Moeen Ali. Number 9.
দাম উঠবে এটা
How much for Moeen, please? How about 200?
পাঞ্জাব না
200. Showed what he could do with a bat a couple of days ago. Didn't impress any of you? 200 please for Moeen Ali. At 200. 200 lakh is the opening bid please for Moeen Ali. Any interest? Thank you very much. Punjab Kings bids 200 for Moeen. At 200 I have the opening bid of 200. Now I can sell at 200 lakh. 200. Coming in Royals anywhere? At 200 then, the bid is back here with Punjab Kings at 200. Any further bids in the room? Anywhere else? Thank you very much, CSK. 220 with you at 220. 220 behind you at 220. 240. Back in front at 240 with the Punjab Kings at 240.
এয়ারে লই ঝগড়াটা বাজবে পাঞ্জাবের নেওয়ার চিন্তা করছে যে চিন্তা করছে সাকিব নিয়ে না নিলে মইনে নিলাম একটা সাকিব অল্প দামের মধ্যে আটকাই রাখতে পারলে রাখতে দেবো মানে পাঞ্জাবের এই ধারণা ডাললো আর ওদিকে তো কলকাতা সেটে গেছে যে আর তারই নেই কারণ মইনে দিয়ে সবসময় কাজ হয় না কিন্তু মাথায় রাখতে ঠিক আছে দিতে পারে ঠিক আছে সবসময় কাজ হয় না সাকিব দিয়ে হয়
300 bid, CSK, 300.
সাকিব বোলিং করলে অনেক খাইলো উইকেট
300 lakh is bid by CSK, head of Punjab Kings, 300 lakhs. At 300, 320, 320 is bid
Subscribe
with
now.
Punjab Kings at 320, sir. Back at the back, 340 CSK, at 340 CSK. For Moeen at 340. 340 lakhs. Just ahead of you, 360. Bid, I think, by Punjab Kings. Thank you, 360. I have the bid here, 360. 380 CSK. 380, 400. Going strong now, 400 Punjab Kings at 400 lakhs. 400 at the moment. 400, sir. Ahead of you, CSK. At 400, 420. At 420. Can I go 440 Punjab? See, at 440 Punjab Kings. 440 is the bid now. At 440 here. At 440. And 60. 460. CSK 460.
Video share দাও
460. At 460 with CSK, madam. Ahead of you there. Anyone else joining in at 460? Selling behind you to CSK then. Last chance Punjab. 480, thank you very much. At 480 we have now. At 480. For Moeen Ali. 480. Punjab Kings. At 480. How about 500, sir? 480. 480. Thank you. CSK goes 500. 500 CSK. Tempted to 525, madam? 500. 525 will be the next bid. $525 bid, thank you. 525 Punjab Kings back in the bidding at 525. Here, 550 is next, sir. I've got 525 with the Punjab Kings. Got 550 from CSK. 550 now, CSK. Chennai has the bid now, madam, at 550 lakhs. 575 will be next. Thank you, 575. Back with Punjab at 575. 575. 600 if you want, Moeen, sir. Otherwise, we go. 600 bid. 600. CSK, 600. Punjab Kings. 625, thank you, madam. 625. Back with Punjab.
সাকিবের নাম চিন্তা করতে খেলা খেলাটা হইতে কারণ গেইল নিকলাস পুরান
Thank you, sir. We go 650 with CSK. That's 650. 650. 650. Holding with CSK just ahead of you, Punjab Kings. 650. 675. Thank you. 675. We move back to Punjab Kings at 675. What do you think, CSK? $675. We're holding here. We're going to go 700 with CSK. Thank you. Bid 700 we have. 700 lakh. 700.
কলকাতা করে দিয়ে দেবো না
For Moeen Ali. 700. No more. Thank you very much. Back to CSK then at 700 lakh. Thank you, Punjab Kings, but we're going to sell to Chennai for 700. Sold to you. Thank you very much. 700 from Mr. Ali, CSK. Well done.
मोइन अली चले चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स की गली सुपर किंग है अब
We have number 10 is out the hat next. Number 10, Shivam Dubey. Number 10. And let me have 50, please, for Shivam. 50? 50 lakh? 50 lakh is what we need as a base price at 50 for Shivam Dubey. 50, please, at 50. Anywhere in the room? Around the room at 50. Doesn't seem a lot. At 50 lakh. Thinking about it at 50, anywhere coming in at 50 lakh. No one else joining in at 50 then. Thank you very much. Sunrisers, welcome to you at 50. We have an opening bid with Sunrisers at 50. Base price, 50 is bid. At the back, and we can sell for that base price if I have to at 50. Going on, thank you very much, sir. Rajasthan Royals goes 55. 60. 60, sir. Back again. 60 at the moment. 65, Rajasthan Royals. 70, Sunrisers. 75. 80. 80, still with the Sunrisers. 85, Rajasthan. 90. 85, rather. 85, Sunrisers. Would you like 90, sir? 90 bid. 90. 95. 95, Sunrisers at 95, ahead of you, Rajasthan Royals. We go 100, 110 is bid, 110, 120, 120, at 120 now, going in 10s at 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 200 lakh with the Rajasthan Royals at 200. 200 Sunrisers. Come back with another one. At 200 lakh is bid here with the Royals at 200. 220, thank you. 220, sir. 240. Straight back to the Royals at 240. Sunrisers, 260 with you. At 260 bid with the Sunrisers. 280 Royals at 280. Try 300. We've got 300 with the Sunrisers. At 300 I have bid. 300 with the Sunrisers. Anywhere else? At 300. And 20. 320. You sure, madam? One more? Thank you anyway. We're going to go with the Rajasthan Royals and... Oh? Fight breaking out with the Sunrisers. Where am I? 340 now. We've gone to 340 with the Sunrisers. Give you time as well, sir. At 340. At 340. 360. 360. Split decision again. Sure. What does he say? 360. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. We're back with the Royals at 360 lakh. Anyone else joining in? Delhi waiting their time. Thank you, sir. 380. 380 with the Delhi Capitals at 380. 400. Back with the Royals at 400. At 400. 400, sir. 420. Thank you. At 420. For Mr. Dubey at 420.
50 लाख बेस प्राइस था, 4 करोड़ 20 लाख से ऊपर बोली चली गई है। दिल्ली कैपिटल्स आउट, राजस्थान के पास बिड है, क्या किंग्स इंटरेस्टेड होंगे आने के लिए अभी?
440, thank you very much, sir. To the Royals, Mr. Dubey will go at 440 lakh. Sold to the Royals, thank you, 440.
4 करोड़ 40 लाख शिवम दुबे, रेयर इंडियन ऑलराउंडर, खेलेंगे राजस्थान रॉयल्स के लिए।
We have number 14, Chris Morris. 14, Chris Morris. And Chris starts at 75. 75 lakh for Chris Morris, please. At 75. It is for Mr. Morris at 75, his base price. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mumbai Indians join at 75. 75, we have the bid. We have 80 with RCB. 80 is here. 80 bids, sir. 80 with RCB. 85, Mumbai Indians. We go 90. 90, RCB, 90. We have 95. 95 with the Mumbai Indians, 95. Can I go 100? We have 100 bid. We have 110. 110 with the Indians, 120 Bangalore, 130 Mumbai, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500.
भाई वीडियो शेयर दो.
Jams on the brakes at 500. 500 with the Indians against the RCB. Mumbai, you have it at 500 at the moment. For Mr. Morris, at 525 bid by RCB. Straight back 550 with Mumbai Indians. 575. 600. 600 with Mumbai Indians at 600. For a base price of 75. 625. 650. 650. 675. 675. 700. 700 for Mr. Morris with the Mumbai Indians. 700 lakh. 725 RCB. 750 Mumbai Indians at 750. 775 RCB. 775. 775 with RCB. 800. 800 I'm bid. Back to Mumbai. 800. RCB. 825. 825. RCB, they go. Mumbai Indians. You're out at the moment at 825 with RCB at 825. Can I tempt you to 850? Oh, I can. 850. Thank you. 850 is bid. 850. 875. 900. 900. Still with the Mumbai Indians at 900 lakh. 900. 900 is the bid with Mumbai Indians. RCB. Would you like 925? You would. Thank you. 925. Mumbai Indians. 950 though. At 950. At 950. I feel 1,000 coming on, but I need your help. We're at 950 with the Mumbai Indians. 975. 1,000. Thought so. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, us. But we have a bid of 1,000 from the Mumbai Indians, and I shall sell for 1,000 lakh to the Mumbai Indians, but not quite yet. 1,025. Thank you to the Royals for joining the bidding at 1,025. Now with the Royals, ahead of you, Mumbai. 1,025 lakh, 1,050 lakh, Mumbai Indians. 1,075 back to the Royals at 1,075. One more? Or you want me to wait? You want me to wait? 1,075 is bid by the Royals. You so nearly had it. Mumbai. Big discussions going on amongst the Mumbai Indians. We're pausing. We go 1,100 to the Mumbai Indians. Good decision, thank you. 1125. 1125 back with the Royals. For Mr. Morris, 1125 lakh is the bid with the Royals at the moment. And selling, sir. Head of the Mumbai Indians. 1150, Mumbai Indians return at 1150. 1175, thank you Royals. 1175, we move on. We go 12 straight away though. 1200 is bid with Mumbai at 1200. I'll keep in the 25s for you at 1200 at the moment. At 1,200 lakh, 1225, thank you very much. 1225, 1250. Mumbai Indians at 1250. 1250. At 1250. 1275. 1275. 13 could be lucky. 1275 has it. With the Royals, Mumbai. Tempt you to one more. $13 could be lucky. 1275 has it. With the Royals, Mumbai. Tempt you to one more. 1275 is the bid with the Royals. We go 13 with the Indians. With the Mumbai Indians at 1,300, sir. For Mr. Morris, 13. 1325. Thank you. 1325. Back here with the Rajasthan Royals at 1325.
दो बिग टिकट खिलाड़ी जिनको रिलीज किया था मैक्सवेल, 11.5 करोड़ से गए 14 करोड़ से ज्यादा के दाम में 10 करोड़ दे रहे थे आरसीबी क्रिस मॉरिस को, इस समय बोली 13 करोड़ 25 लाख.
Otherwise we sell. To Rajasthan, 1325. Thank you, Punjab Kings. While we're waiting, 1350. 1350. Tactical bidding now. We have 1300 offered by the Punjab Kings. What did I say was? 1325. Thank you very much, 1350. 1350. 1350. 1375. 1375 is the bid. 1400. 14, thank you, madam. 1400 bid by the Punjab Kings at 1400. 1400 lakh. Here with the Punjab Kings, head of the Royals. 1425, thank you, with the Royals. Back with the Royals at 1425. 1450. 1450 I have to bid now. At 1450. Here, Punjab Kings at 1450. 1450. 1475. 1475 with the Royals. 1475. The Royals have Mr. Morris at the moment. Unless the Punjab Kings offer me 1500. 15 they do, thank you. 1500 I have bid. 1500 lakh with the Punjab Kings. They entered the bidding late at the moment. Staring at the spreadsheets with the Royals. 1500 lakh. 1525. 1525. 1550. Thank you, Punjab. At 1550.
पैट कमिंस पिछली बार 15.5 करोड़ में सबसे एक्सपेंसिव फॉरेन प्लेयर बने थे आईपीएल के इतिहास में. उसी अमाउंट पे इस समय क्रिस मॉरिस की बोली. क्या इतिहास आज नया लिखा जाएगा?
$15.75. Back with the Royals at $15.75. $15.75. Kings, what do you think? 1600 is a nice number. 1575 is also very nice. Can we go one more for you, madam? Otherwise, we're going to sell. Round table discussion going on with the Punjab Kings. Royals waiting patiently at 1575. Everyone's on the phone now. 1600, thank you. 1600, back to the Kings at 1600.
Thank you.
1600. Have a whip round, sir. 1600 at the moment. With Punjab Kings. 1600. 1625. 1625. Now we're back.
आईपीएल के इतिहास के सबसे एक्सपेंसिव बाय बनेंगे क्रिस मॉरिस. 16 करोड़ सबसे ज्यादा दिए थे युवराज सिंह को ऑक्शन में खरीदे जाने वाला सबसे महंगा खिलाड़ी आईपीएल के 13 सालों के इतिहास का क्रिस मॉरिस।
Punjab Kings. 1650 will be your next bid. We have 1625 offered generously by the Royals. What do you think? Tempt you to one more? Heated debate amongst the Punjab Kings. Thank you very much. But we're back with the Royals. Are you sure? Well done. Thank you then. Anywhere else joining in now? All done. 75 seemed a long time ago. We're selling to the Royals at 1625. Sold 1625.
राजस्थान रॉयल्स प्राउड ओनर्स आईपीएल इतिहास के सबसे महंगे खिलाड़ी क्रिस मॉरिस खेलेंगे राजस्थान की पिंक पोशाक में 16 करोड़ 25 लाख।
David Malan from England here, number 12, and after this player we will have a short 15-minute break. So, for number 12, Mr. Malan, can I go in at 150? 150 is the opening bid. At 150 lakh, please. 150 lakh to start me for Mr. Malan. At 150. Are you all exhausted after that last battle for Mr. Morris? At 150. 150 for Mr. Malan. Anywhere in the room for 150 lakh? Anywhere, surely. 150. Any interest? Madam, well done. We have 150 bid with the Punjab Kings. Thank you. 150. Opening bid for Mr. Malan at 150 lakh. 150. I can sell for 150. Make no mistake, I will if I have to, if there's no further bidding. At 150 lakh is the bid. Coming in at 160 anywhere else. Otherwise, we're going to Punjab Kings with Mr. Malan. Any more for any more? There's my hammer. It's up. With one bid, the Punjab Kings will take Mr. Malan at 150 lakh. Sold to you, madam. Well done. Well done, Punjab. At 150. You can all have a well-earned 15-minute break now, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you very much indeed.
फैंटास्टिक कमाल का ऑक्शन अब तक गुजरा है। अगर आपका नाम है क्रिस मॉरिस, अगर आपका नाम है ग्लेन मैक्सवेल, एक बार आईपीएल मिलियनेयर, हर बार आईपीएल मिलियनेयर। रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकिंग बोलियां लगाई गई है। ये ब्रेक जो है इस समय शायद सबको चाहिए होगा, और इस ब्रेक में कहीं ना कहीं डांस कर रहे होंगे जहां भी है ग्लेन मैक्सवेल, लेकिन क्रिस मॉरिस द मोस्ट एक्सपेंसिव प्लेयर आईपीएल के इतिहास में। आशीष नेहरा, इरफान पठान मेरे साथ यहां बने हुए बिडिंग वॉर्स पे नजर डालने वाले हैं, लेकिन क्रिस मॉरिस भैया बन गए माला माल। एक इंजरी कंसर्न रहता है आज से लेके आईपीएल तक। क्रिस मॉरिस प्लीज टेक इट इजी, मत निकलना रूम के बाहर। लेकिन ये बहुत बड़ी बोली, डिमांड और सप्लाई की बात होती है। पावर प्ले, हमने एग्जैक्टली यही बात की थी कि कौन कौन सी टीम्स क्रिस मॉरिस के पीछे जा सकती हैं। ग्लेन मैक्सवेल ये तो आईपीएल के लाडले हैं जी। बात करेंगे हर पहलू हर पक्ष की बात करते हैं, क्योंकि मॉरिस को 10 करोड़ में छोड़ा था आरसीबी ने, 10 करोड़ 75 लाख में ग्लेन मैक्सवेल को छोड़ा था किंग्स 11 पंजाब ने, और दोनों की कीमत उससे कहीं ज्यादा लगाई गई है। मिस्टर नेहरा, इरफान पठान, थोड़ा टाइम मैंने दिया फॉर एवरीवन टू सिंक इन।
आपने कहा आईपीएल के लाडले हैं, मुझे लगता है मैक्सवेल जो ऑप्शन टेबल है उसके लाडले हैं। जब जब ऑप्शन होता है इनका नाम हमेशा सबसे ऊपर रहता है। परफॉर्मेंस, और पिछले साल अगर आप परफॉर्मेंस पे नजर डालें तो वो परफॉर्मेंस बिल्कुल भी नहीं।
I'll come to that. इरफान मैक्सवेल की बात करेंगे, लेकिन क्रिस मॉरिस 10 करोड़ इनकी वैल्यू थी। आरसीबी बिडिंग में आई भी, मतलब उनकी मंशा थी कि क्रिस मॉरिस को शायद आप थोड़े सस्ते दाम में ले लें। ऐसा हुआ नहीं। युवराज सिंह, पैट कमिंस पिछले ही ऑक्शन में 15.5 करोड़ में सबसे एक्सपेंसिव फॉरेन प्लेयर बने थे, लेकिन क्रिस मॉरिस ने तो इंडियन फॉरेन प्लेयर सबके रिकॉर्ड तोड़े। ग्लेन मैक्सवेल, वेल ही इज गोना बी एंजॉयिंग। बैंक मैनेजर से कांग्रेचुलेट रियाज में था गया होगा अब तक।
আবালগুলো কিনে তো দাম দিয়া
आरसीबी ने जरूर सोचा कि शायद ऑक्शन में कम उनकी वैल्यू लगे। क्या ये डिमांड, क्योंकि एमआई इंटरेस्टेड था और कब तक एमआई वेंट टिल 13.5, पहले आरसीबी और आरआर के बीच में बैटल चली, एमआई 3.5 पे 13.5 तक, फिर पंजाब अंदर आई, लेकिन राजस्थान एकदम क्लियर कट एजेंडा।
अब देखिए एक बार फिर गूगली डाली राजस्थान ने, और आपने क्रिस मॉरिस की बात करी कि पिछली बार 10 करोड़ में गए। एक चीज जो देख के अच्छी लगी कि आरसीबी ने उन्हें छोड़ा, पर उस प्लेयर के लिए जिसने अच्छा किया उसके लिए बिड किया। चाहे ये सोच रहे थे कि सस्ते में मिल जाएंगे, नहीं मिले वो बात अलग। मुंबई इंडियन, लाजमी सी बात है कि आपने इतने सारे तेज गेंदबाज छोड़े, कुल्टरनैल को आपने छोड़ा है, तो किसी न किसी के लिए आप जाएंगे। और देखिए जब आप बात करते हैं ना कि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय क्रिकेट, जब सब बात करें रैंकिंग, ये ऊपर किसी की नीचे टीम्स की, प्लेयर्स की, इसीलिए मैं उसमें विश्वास कम रखता हूँ। अभी डेविड मिलान आए थे, बड़ी मुश्किल से मिलन हुआ है उनका बेस प्राइस पे 1.5 करोड़ में। नंबर 1 T20 बल्लेबाज हैं, तो ये सब चीजें दर्शाती है कि सप्लाई एंड डिमांड, किस तरीके का आपको खिलाड़ी चाहिए। क्रिस मॉरिस केवल बतौर गेंदबाज नहीं देखती ये टीम्स। आप मुंबई इंडियन की बात कर लिए, राजस्थान की आप बात करें, एज एन ऑलराउंडर आप देख रहे थे, और छोटी ऑक्शन में ऑलराउंडर तो छोड़िए, अगर प्योर बैट्समैन है, प्योर बॉलर भी है, तो भी बड़ी ऑक्शन से 3-3, 4-4 गुना ज्यादा जाते हैं।
कि राजस्थान रॉयल्स ने स्टीव स्मिथ को रिलीज किया था, एक वहां फॉरेन स्लॉट भी था, तो अब शायद आप ये सोचेंगे जोफ्रा आर्चर, बेन स्टोक्स, जॉस बटलर और क्रिस मॉरिस आपके 4 स्लॉट्स। इरफान इसकी बात करेंगे, लेकिन
because he's first of all he doesn't play international cricket. As yes, I can understand from Glenn Maxwell looking for, yes, he can fill in the gap, kind of he should be a backup for someone like Ben Stokes, but again 16.25, now there'll be a lot of pressure on him to deliver, because see again everyone says that you can't control money, but at the same time you would want to be retained next year as well. You are thinking about getting retained as well, so control money, but at the same time you would want to be retained next year as well. You are thinking about getting retained as well, so let's see how he goes.
Yeah, let's just take a look at the squad now, because they've added 2 all-rounders in the form of Shivam Dube at 4.4 CR and Chris Morris, as we said earlier, at 16.25, leaving 17.2 remaining. But as Gautam said, Akash, that overseas quartet suddenly looks quite astonishingly good if they're all fit.
That's a key point, because you've got Stokes, who's not exactly, just barring a couple of big knocks that he's played, he hasn't really set the IPL on fire. Big ticket player, but hasn't really delivered the goods. You've got Chris Morris, whose availability is always under the scanner in doubt. So it will be very interesting. I think more than Chris Morris, Dube is a fantastic buy, because once you let go of Robin Uthappa, you don't really have the Indian batting, so to speak. Yashasvi Jaiswal at the top, Samson in the middle, then Mahipal Lomro, Riyan Parag, Rahul Tewatia. You wanted Shivam Dube, and I thought that was a steal at 4.5 crore. Shivam Dube, I was expecting more interest for him from the other franchise. Not to be the case, so 4.5 crore, good price.
See, another option now for RR could be that they can start actually with Ben Stokes at the top of the order. That could be one thinking they could have thought of, because he got 100 in the previous season, batting at opening the batting. So now if they still decide to open the batting with him and Josh Butler in the middle order, and then Chris Morris finishes at number 6 or number 7, that could be one thing they could have gone with in this auction. That's the reason I can think of, because Ben Stokes doesn't bowl a lot anymore. By GG, let's start with you. Your rating on the buy of Maxwell. A 4. Explanation, please.
See, again, I don't think so. The 14.25 he should have gone for. Yes, he's gone to the right place. He's gone to the right venue. If the games happen at Chinnaswamy, you have to wait and watch about it. But he hasn't set the IPL on fire. In fact, you keep calling him a big show, but actually apart from just on 2014, there has been no show from him. Again, going for 14.25, and actually he did his marketing really well as well. He wanted to go to RCB, probably he had sent some feelers as well. He's gone to the right venue if it happens at Chinnaswamy, but if it happens somewhere else, we have to wait and watch.
Yeah, 14.25. The fans are certainly happy. We talked about how the fans have wanted Glenn Maxwell at RCB, and the social buzz is all about Glenn Maxwell. They are celebrating his entry into the squad. Akash, just going to come to you, because he had his worst season in the Vivo IPL coming into this one, but it didn't seem to deter RCB. At 14.25, what's your rating of this buy of Glenn Maxwell to RCB?
Well, I'm going with a 7 for a simple reason that the supply and demand, it definitely decides in the end. He's got international runs, and international runs must count for something. Of course, he's not done that well at the RCB, but then Chennai Super Kings were equally keen to get him, and therefore this price. Otherwise, he would have been available available at a lot lesser price. Plus, I feel that RCB has been constantly talking about taking the limelight away from Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers. Was there another player in the option list who could have done that? So they've gone with Glenn Maxwell at number 5 or 4 or 5, wherever he bats. And just if it comes off, it's great. If it doesn't, then RCB will always give you enough to talk about. So it'll be interesting how he actually goes there. But Chennai actually showing a lot of interest puts things in perspective, because Chennai only one overseas slot was available. It was either between him or Moeen Ali. Eventually it got Moeen Ali because they needed an off-spin striker overseas player to replace Shane Watson. So therefore the price, therefore 7, because he's an enigma. Let's see. And maybe law of averages, Gotham might just catch him, catch up with him. How long can he play for?
From that point of view, I'm sure RCB would be thinking on that terms that it could be law of averages. But I was surprised, why did KKR for him start bidding for Glenn Maxwell? They already have their 4 overseas players already fixed. They've got what? Andrew Russell, they can't drop Andrew Russell, they can't drop Pat Cummings.
Got Shakib now as well.
No, then they had Sunil Narayan and Owen Morgan is going to captain. So good that he didn't go to KKR, because had he gone to KKR, where are you going to fit him in the playing 11? Good that he went to RCB. I'm sure that he's going to play in all the games. Had he gone to KKR, I was a bit surprised, because obviously I was not surprised Chennai went for him, because they needed an off spinner who could bat, and plus someone who can bat in the middle order. But then was very surprised that KKR actually started to bid for Glenn Maxwell.
Well, the RCB fans are happy, and while there are certain questions on the price tag of Glenn Maxwell, let's get some answers from the man who is at the heart of it all. It is Mike Hesson, who could give us an inkling on why they went after Glenn Maxwell.
Well, I think it very much depends on what role each team wants him to play. Often he's been used very much in a finisher role, and obviously, as you said, he's a multi-skilled player, so he's good in the field and obviously able to bowl off spin. So it just depends on what teams want. We all know how good a touch he is away from the IPL. It was only a couple of years ago, or 2017 actually, where he was used slightly higher up the order and obviously had his best IPL. So look, we'll look at how we best use him. Obviously, help AB out and provide an extra bit of power through the middle there. And we've obviously got other players in our lineup that do other jobs. So we were after that X-factor player through the middle, and we've found that in Glenn Maxwell. So we're delighted.
They wanted an X-factor player. They seem to have found it, he says, in Glenn Maxwell. With the potential, will it be unleashed for RCB? That's the big question. Chris Morris, remember, going for 16.25. We'll break down the other buys, including that of Moeen Ali to CSK on the other side of a short breather. Stick around. We'll be right back.
बॉस को ये प्रेजेंटेशन आधे घंटे आज ये मैं कर देता तो मैं ड्रीम 11 पे
टाइम आउट बैन
और ना तुमने कुछ खाया है और ना अंजलि लगता है आज तुम भी अपनी माँ से डांट ही खाओगे।
5 हो या 55, माँ के दिल से कौन जीता है? ऐसे ही दिल से बना है नया सनफीस्ट मॉम्स मैजिक। इस दिल के आगे सबकी हार है।
अनोखा स्वाद। Any light can be a highlight with AI Highlight Video. Oppo Reno 5 Pro 5G. Live the infinite.
आज पुष्पा दीदी नहीं आएगी।
बेबी, ये मैं कर लेता हूँ।
तो फिर मैं ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बना लेती हूँ।
India versus England. Dream 11. Make your team now. This game involves element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
यार जाते जाते मेरा बिजली का बिल भर देगा।
नया फ्रिज लिया है Amazon से।
तो बिजली का बिल भी भर दे Amazon से।
बिल पे अपने Amazon से। अमेजिंग।
अपने Amazon पे झट से बिल पेमेंट कीजिए, फट से रिवॉर्ड्स पाइए।
पे Amazon से। 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job, guys. Thanks.
लाइक को शेयर दो प्लीज भैया।
get a coffee with me?
No. Never. Pest control?
Take an AR trial. Get intelligent frame recommendation. Google Lenskart near me or call 1-800-111-111. Lenskart.com.
इन ओरिएंट फैंस में इन्वर्टर टेक्नोलॉजी
यानी बिजली का बिल ऑलमोस्ट आधा. Orient EC I series fans, very silent, very powerful, very efficient.
राजू भैया छुट्टी पे हैं. ये मैं कर लेता हूँ और मैं ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बना लेता हूँ.
India versus England. Dream 11. Make your team now. This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
Welcome back to our auction special. Big bucks for the big show. Can he arrive? Can he fulfill that potential? Went for 6 crore rupees to the Punjab Kings, then went for 9 to the Mumbai Indians. Again at 10.75 and had his worst season in 2020. But that didn't stop RCB in 2021. 14.25 CR for Glenn Maxwell. And that put a dent in RCB's pocket. They were in a bidding war with the Chennai Super Kings, who eventually caved at 14.25. That went to RCB, leaving them with 21.15. But the Chennai Super Kings, therefore, went after the other all-rounder in the mix as well, and that was Moeen Ali, and they got him for half the price.
Of spin and Chennai needed him. Let's be fair, they have a few spinners, but all of them are either leg spinners or left-arm spinners. They really didn't have an offie. Harbhajan Singh was released, and they missed an offie in the last edition of the IPL. So Moeen Ali is a good option who would also bat at the top of the order if they want him to. He can bat in the middle order as well, and Dhoni likes these players. See, that's the other thing. He's gone to the right franchise. There's no doubt about it, and he will play a lot of games. He may not have played the same number of games elsewhere, and he is a player who can make his presence count. So, gone to the right team for sure. Yeah, overseas slots now done for CSK. But we addressed this earlier as well, Gigi, that this is what they were looking for. Have they addressed all the concerns that they needed coming into this season?
For me, very good, boy. For me, I think buy of this auction till now, because he can actually open the batting for them, left-hand, right-hand combination. He can open the bowling for them. He can bat in the middle order. Probably Glenn Maxwell can't do that. Probably open the batting, but he's got that capability to open the batting in left-hand, right-hand combination again. Plus, MS can use him really well, and the conditions will suit him, and he'll play a lot of games, I'm sure. And at the same time, for me, I think at 7, he's a steal. It's a very, very good buy from CSK's point of view. Last time around, we spoke about Sam Curran, equally.
Yeah, Gigi says the buy of the auction for CSK so far, Moeen Ali. Are CSK thrilled with it? They must be. Let's turn our attention to L. Balaji standing by with Bhavna Balakrishnan.
Spin to win seems to be the mantra for the Chennai Super Kings once again, who've gone for Moeen Ali. They picked him up at a whopping 7 crores. That was quite a tussle there, Bala.
Yes, a lot of sweat. Definitely, we are looking at a little bit combination as an all-rounder, a little bit someone. So, of course, Maxi, they went at the upper budget, so definitely that didn't match. Then we had to have a secondary plan, so Moeen fit into our bill. So, who's an all-rounder, especially when Harbhajan is missing this season with us. So, definitely gives us the depth of having a batsman as well as a bowler who bowls often.
And you've been quite active this morning. In fact, you made us all sweat with your face-off with RCB. How is that like?
It was intense. It was intense, definitely. Yes, we had some budgets because the auction, when it comes to second year, third year, the budget, which the flexibility in the budget also decides what kind of secondary plans you have.
Right.
So, of course, at some stage, we had to move on. So, that's what we did.
All right, yeah, and that's exactly what you did. You also got Moeen Ali. You have about 13 crores left in your kitty. Any solid plans? Any other player that you're directly going to approach?
Definitely. We got a couple of players, youngsters in particular. Definitely, we have got a couple of plans in place. So we have to be a little bit flexible as well because it is thrown for everyone. So we need to be a little bit having a secondary plan ready. So that's what is key in things.
And definitely a happy camper, El Balaji, and why would he not be? That's the buyer of the auction according to Gigi, but have they sorted most of their concerns there?
Pretty much, not all of them. Of course, they had a few more concerns. They haven't released a lot of overseas players, so they needed an optioner who could bat. They've got it. Otherwise, they would have gone for Krishnappa Gautam. They might not go there.
We're heading straight back into...
They can actually still go for him.
Yeah,
That won't be a bad buy either.
It won't be a bad buy either. He'll add some firepower to the middle. Let's take you back to the auction room, to the heart of the action. Let the bidding wars continue. This is going to be so good to watch. We've already seen the biggest, most expensive buy in history. What else have we got in store? We'll find out now.
Thank you, Mr. George. Put your hand in there. Thank you very much. Well done. And the first one at the hat after the break is number 18. Number 18, Glenn Phillips. Glenn Phillips, 50 please. 50 lakh start after the break. At 50 lakh for Mr. Phillips. Any interest in Mr. Phillips at 50? Start me off at 50 somewhere, surely. At 50 lakhs. Anybody want to open the bidding after the break? Any bids anywhere at 50 lakh? Last chance to have a bid for Mr. Phillips at 50 lakh. Unsold. And now we have, moving on. Thank you very much, sir. We now have number 16, who is Alex Carey. Number 16, Alex Carey. And 150, please, Mr. Carey. At 150 lakh as the base price. At 150. Anywhere at 150. 150, please, for Mr. Carey. Any interest? At 150, anywhere? Round the room again I go. Any movement? Not much at the moment. At 150 then, can't sell him. At 150, no further interest. 150, unsold. And that takes... Thank you. We go now to number 15, 15, Mr. Sam Billings from England at 200. 200 for Sam Billings. At 200 lakh, please, for Sam Billings. At 200. 200 to please for Sam. Any bids for Sam Billings at 200 lakhs? Anywhere. Shout if I missed you. At 200 lakhs. At 200. Any bids? At 200 lakhs. Coming in at 2. Anywhere. At 200 then. No bids. 200 lakhs. Unsold. 200. And last one should be number 17, Kusal Pereira, number 17, and 50 lakh please, 50 anywhere, at 50 to start with. 50 lakh for Kusal, at 50. Any bids in the room for Pereira at 50 lakh? Anywhere, going round, no, can't see anyone at the moment. That one at 50 only. 50 is the base price. And I can't find it anywhere. Are you sure? No one wants Mr. Pereira at 50. Unsold, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. George. And that now takes us on to set number 4. Don't think you've got any more to do. Thank you very much. Set number 4, onto the fast bowlers. And the first is the capped fast bowlers. And I'd like to welcome Mr. Khairul Jamal Majumdar, who is the IPL Governing Council member, to draw the bails for set number 4. Thank you. And the first one out of the hat is number 21, who is Adam Milne. Adam Milne from New Zealand, and his price for 50. 50 to start me from Mr. Milne at 50 lakh. 50 for Adam Milne. Any interest in Adam? At 50. Around the room I go. Any interest at 50 lakh? Can't see any interest at the moment at 50. Sure at the back there. At 50. Any interest? No? Sure. Thank you very much, Mumbai Indians. We have an opening bid of 50 from the... At 55. At 55 lakh with the Royals. At 55. We'd like 60, sir. 60 bid with the Indians. Mumbai Indians at 60. 65 Royals at 65. Here up front. 65 lakh at the moment with the Royals. 70 we go with the Mumbai Indians at 70, sir. 70. 70 at the moment. How about 75, sir? 75 bid at 75. 75 has the bid now, back with the Royals at 75. Mumbai Indians, how about 80? 75 only at the moment. Here with the Royals. 80, thank you, Mumbai Indians. Mumbai take it 80, sir. 85 with the Royals, 85. Sir, 90 with you, thank you, 90 bid. Back with Mumbai at 90. 95. 95. 95, we go 100. 100 back to Mumbai. 100. 100 lakh is the bid by the Mumbai Indians. And 10. Thank you, Royals. 110. 120 behind you with Mumbai. 120 lakh. 120, sir. 130, thank you. Back with the Royals at 130. To you, Mumbai, at 140. At 140 lakh. 140.